They got a freaking laser on you right now.
They really do. Well,
Oh my God, they killed him. They killed him, guys.
the second lung's been hit.
Leftovers, 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 leftovers.
You're sending out love, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. This is James.
This is Alex, and I'm sending you love.
Say it right.
Sending you love?
No.
What?
Fatty Alex?
Oh, no. And the bullying continues.
Okay, for context, This is the Leftovers podcast. If you guys did not hear the last episode, Alex is literally asking for it. Okay, that sounds bad too. Alex has body image issues, and I'm helping him.
I don't have body image issues. My issues are with my body and how it looks imagely.
He has asked me to bully him to help him lose weight.
Yeah.
Now, this is an experiment because we're going to open an app where it's basically Tinder, but people roast you for being fat.
Yep.
We are so not getting a brand deal ever, huh?
We will from, who would we get a brand deal from?
No one would.
Fat corporation.
Oh, you think we'll get that McDonald's sponsorship soon?
Yeah.
Then? I hope we get a sponsorship from food, like a really like fast food kind of place.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of your weight loss.
Oh, that would be awful.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah.
But anyways, Alex, I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
How boring is politics?
Lately, it's been kind of like
Lit.
fire.
It's lit,
Yeah.
right? What about like billionaires?
Oh, now we're talking boring stuff.
It gets kind of boring,
Yeah.
right? Like after you like, it's like, yeah, you can buy cool stuff, but then like you find out like the most interesting things about them to people is how they avoid taxes.
Yeah, and that's just not cool at all. Like, who cares if like somebody avoided like their taxes? Like, show me how I can.
Right, and but then when they show you how you can,
Yeah.
and you can't,
Yeah,
you don't
because-
have that kind of money,
No.
or you don't have the access to those kinds of lawyers.
Yeah. They
Well-
should give us their lawyers.
Ooh, that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
But anyways, today I want to talk about this conspiracy theory, and it's not really a conspiracy theory; it's just more of a theory.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this YouTuber named Johnny Harris.
No.
He's a really good YouTube channel because he goes into like the geopolitics. He goes into like real social issues and things like that. Like he'll do videos on like how Japan is preparing for a war with China, and he'll he does this really well researched stuff, and he tries to be as unbiased as possible for everything. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And recently he did an episode called "How to Buy an Election Easily" or something like that.
All right.
And it was really interesting because he has this theory that the reason why the billionaires control the world and control the United States and the politics and stuff, it's not really just buying things. It's because the way they do all this stuff is so boring.
Yeah.
So boring to the point, exactly what you said. It's like, why do I care about their taxes? It's like, yeah, I know they don't pay enough taxes,
Yeah.
but like, what am I supposed to do about it?
Yeah.
I don't even understand my own taxes.
Yeah. I was like, I don't get their loopholes. How am I supposed to like confront them about it?
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? And it's also like, how do I confront them?
Yeah.
Do I mail them? I can't.
I can't at them on Twitter.
Exactly.
They're not going to see me.
100%.
Yeah.
So this is what the challenge is today.
Okay.
I'm challenging the audience and you, Alec, to stay engaged this entire episode. I don't care how boring some of these things are. If you don't get through this and understand some of the messed up things billionaires and the world leaders are doing, then you're going to let them win. Because the more we don't understand or choose to ignore because it's too quote unquote boring and wordy, they keep winning and they'll continue to control us for the rest of our lives.
Oh,
So-
interesting. This reminds me of the book club book.
What book?
The 1948, 1979, it's not 1849.
I lobbed you up and you couldn't even like dunk it, dude.
One of the-
1984.
It's 1984?
Yeah.
I think it's not even that.
It is.
Okay.
I literally was reading it.
Okay, nice. I
I'm
have like
still on chapter 3, but like,
I have like an hour left.
dude, I hate this book.
It sucks.
It sucks.
Actually, it's starting to get like decent.
Dude, you're at the last hour.
Yeah, and that's why.
Books shouldn't get decent at the last hour. I hate people who are like, no, you got to get through the pain.
Yeah.
To get, okay, anyways, billionaires are winning because we're getting distracted with fun stuff.
Yeah.
Back to the boring stuff.
Yeah.
So I want to go off with Johnny Harris's point that he made first.
Okay.
This is what started my tangent into the research into other things that billionaires do and politicians do. The first one is called dark money PACs and super PACs.
Okay.
Do you
And
know
we're
what
not
these
talking- Isn't that what you get when you go to like the store and you're looking for Pokemon cards?
No.
Okay.
Very close, but no.
Okay, then I don't know.
Go try. It's basically a loophole that lets billionaires donate unlimited money to politics and hide their identities.
So you can basically
You can be the
fund-
sugar daddy of politics,
Yeah.
anonymously. It's ridiculous, dude, right? So there's a lot of different examples of this, right? I'm going to use Johnny Harris as a video as an example because he did such a good job researching and going backwards, right? For example, did you know that Elon Musk donated, quote unquote, donated over, I think it was $290 million to the Trump campaign?
Really? I did hear that he donated a certain amount of money. I didn't know exactly how much.
One of the receipts he found, because Meta is supposed to allow the public to know where these campaign monies come from and all this stuff, right? Originally, the first set of receipts that came out, there was like zeros all over the place. There was like no numbers, and it said it came from like this weird campaign thing, a campaign organization that doesn't exist anymore. The website's not up anymore. None of that stuff. And it was just basically buying ad space on Facebook and Instagram. And then a month later, I think the law says they have to release, like the agency has to release where they got the money from. And that's where they find out that it came from Elon Musk Trust.
Wow.
And it was like $20 million. And it's a really interesting video. If you want to get into that stuff, look at his Johnny Harris video on how to buy an election easily. It's ridiculous because now these billionaires are allowed to basically donate unlimited amounts of money directly into advertising for a or basically into campaigning for a politician.
Isn't that kind of how he got like a role like in the White House too?
I think so.
He probably
He
had,
played
like,
well.
Yeah, he probably had like some agreement with Trump and was just like, okay, if I give you this money, you will let me do these certain things in the White House, and you know, just look the other way.
Exactly. It scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Yeah.
And then what does he call Bill Clinton?
Bubba, yeah.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours while you play with Bubba. Yeah, I got you. Well, look, that's just the tip of the iceberg. And if you guys want to know more about that, go look at Johnny Harris's video. But it's ridiculous, dude, because why is this important and why does this matter? It matters because as a normal citizen, we're capped at like, I think $7,000 we're allowed to donate. $290 million is significant money to make an impact.
We're capped. Like
We are capped.
like say we wanted to donate to like some type of fund for a politician, you're only allowed like 7,000.
Yes and no. We can use the same loophole technically.
Yeah.
But the general thing is like, if I want to donate money to a specific candidate, I can only donate a certain amount.
Wow.
That's it. Like even on certain websites, you can only donate a certain amount.
Yeah.
So what you're basically finding out now is like billionaires are allowed to push these political campaigns across social media so that people can see, and you can even see how they're targeting. I think the ad he found was specifically targeting women under 40, and it was an abortion ad. It was something about how Trump is a Republican but doesn't believe in banning abortions nationwide or something like that. Now we know the stance is a little different.
Yeah.
But it's funny how you can see the rough draft of a politician before they make it into the House, right?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. So billionaires can basically buy listeners.
Yeah.
For
and
the
they can also,
campaigns.
in a way, buy policies too then.
Well, we're going to get into that part.
Okay.
So that's where my curiosity started. Then there was this regulatory capture. What is it? It's when companies take over the agencies that are meant to regulate them.
Okay.
So think of it this way. It's like the oil industry controlling the EPA. Under multiple administrations, not just one, former oil lobbyists were appointed to regulate pollution.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, like...
That reminds me, like, saw the documentary Seaspiracy. I'm pretty sure that happened with one of the companies. They bought, like, the relegation for fish and stuff. So they would just put a label on things, even if it wasn't, like, up to code.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, well, look, let's go into this example. Big Pharma, right? Former pharma execs get hired into the high FDA positions. And then vice versa, FDA people who leave and they played nice, you know, with the companies, they get $1 million job at these pharma companies. Scratch my back, I scratch yours, and I call you Bubba.
Yeah. Yuck.
Or do you remember the Boeing issue? I don't know if you knew about this one. It went a little under the radar, but it did make big news.
Was that when, like, all the planes were just falling apart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before the 737 MAX disaster, Boeing was allowed to self-certify parts of its own plane. Like, yes, we promise our plane is safe.
Oh.
That went literally about as well as letting students grade their own tests, as we saw.
Yeah, because when you get stuff like that, obviously they're gonna tell you like everything is safe because they don't want to like go through like the hassle of like checking it like and checking it again and again and again and again.
Yeah, 100%. And it's these people in power who are literally taking advantage. Like, okay, we need to be regulated. Okay, let me just talk to the regulations real quick. Oh,
Yeah.
I am the regulator now. The SEC has hired people from Goldman Sachs to regulate Goldman Sachs.
Okay.
So just another example of these big companies, they get too big. They literally have the power to regulate and monopolize the industry for
Yeah.
themselves. That's terrible. But it's not as bad as this next one.
Ooh.
Think tanks. What the fuck was that?
This guy just fucking passed away in his throat.
So think tank. Oh my god! I can't. Think tanks. They create model laws, in quotes.
Okay.
And they hand them to lawmakers, and lawmakers copy and paste them. Do you understand what that means?
What's a think tank?
It's these groups that literally just make laws.
Okay.
They write them out.
It's like a brainstorming group.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Here's an example. ALEC, American Legislative Exchange Council. So a council that just writes laws.
Okay.
They can't do anything with them. They give pre-written bills to state lawmakers. Here's some actual things ALEC. I keep saying the T and there's no T.
Okay.
Actual things ALEC helped write.
Okay.
Okay, that worked.
Yeah.
They wrote the Stand Your Ground laws.
Okay.
Bills limiting minimum wage increases.
Okay.
Anti-union legislation and deregulation policies. Lawmakers literally get a PDF titled Model Bill and go, perfect. I will just change the name and the state and we're good to go.
So it's almost like in terms that are easy to understand for me, it's like when a songwriter makes a song and then the artist kind of like auditions for it low-key, where they're like, okay, I like what you put out. I'm going to put my spin on it.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
But it's literally, that's a great way to put it.
Nice.
It's like an artist buying a song.
Yeah.
Dude, that's terrible in the law, though. Obviously, if these groups are pro-gun, for example, they're going to keep writing laws that are more pro-gun. Vice versa, if they're anti-gun, they're going to keep writing things that are anti-gun. Or, for example, this council, the Heritage Foundation, during Trump's term, 64% of his policies came directly from Heritage recommendations.
Okay.
So basically, 64% of his policies were pre-written
Whoa.
by someone else.
So it wasn't even his like
That's
ideas.
the crazy part. They're not his
Wow.
ideas. Insane. Now
And everybody thought like, like he's going to go in here and he's going to do this, he's going to do that, he's going to have all of these ideas, whatever. But he's just like, I'm going to go in and I'm going to see what they have to offer me.
And Trump is not the only person in this game. He's
Yeah.
just playing the game. But every other lawmaker and state lawmaker, all these people, they are essentially just copy and pasting these quote unquote suggestions from these groups and just putting it out there. And they're probably getting paid to push these ideas out. It's terrible.
Also, they probably pick and choose like the ones that help them out and their friends.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're talking about lobbyists, right? Because they are the shadow government. Because lobbyists do everything. They write laws, they negotiate votes, they coach politicians, and they provide quote-unquote research, aka propaganda in PDF form. The NRA lobby is a good example of this.
Trump's PDF.
So the NRA is a good example of this. The NRA lobby, for years, the NRA wrote ready-made legislation, like we just talked about, laws pre-made, like the Stand Your Ground laws, the guns and bars, etc. And politicians barely edited them. Some didn't even change the font that they came in originally.
Wow. It's like when you tell AI to make you a prompt and it still says like, is this okay with you? Or would you like me to change this?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's still on there and you're like, oh, I turned in my paper and it's still there.
I mean, the U.S. healthcare system is the most expensive in the world because every insurance company, every pharma company, why? They're getting me, dude. They don't want me talking about this.
They got a freaking laser on you right now.
They really do. Well,
They killed him, guys.
the second lung's been hit.
Oh, God.
Every insurance company, every pharma company, and every hospital chain has lobbyists fighting proposals that would reduce their profit.
Okay.
Which basically makes it more expensive for the consumer.
Yeah.
This is terrible. Like, there's more people fighting against your bill at the hospital to make sure you pay more,
Yeah.
then there are Avengers.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
That's messed up.
It's terrible. There's a lot of these weird, boring things. And again, these things are not fun to talk about. They're boring.
I'm having a blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really glad.
Yeah. But I hope you are too, listener.
But if you don't keep listening, they win.
Yeah.
Because these are things people need to be aware of so
Yeah.
that you can catch these things. And when you hear like a bill's getting passed, you should be aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
Here's another one that's really interesting. Another boring thing.
Yeah.
Gerrymandering.
That was a terrible snore.
Sounds like a snore coming from a Jerry.
Yeah.
So gerrymandering is a little weird. It's like an adult coloring book.
Okay.
The way this works is, you know how voting lines are weird in every county?
Yeah.
Like they're weird shapes. Mm-hmm. It's done on purpose.
Okay.
It's done on purpose because they know that within this neighborhood and these neighborhoods, they're guaranteed blue votes.
Yeah.
And they're between this neighborhood, they're guaranteed red votes.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of how they do that. So North Carolina in 2016, they had surgically precise discrimination. A federal court literally described North Carolina maps as surgically precise racial discrimination. Politicians drew districts shaped like sci-fi worms, specifically to isolate black voters.
Oh, so they kind of made the map so that they would include black communities, but only like a partial amount, and the rest would be people that would vote red?
Well, in this case, they were discriminating against the black voters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm trying to get at? These maps are purposely drawn in a way that skew the votes towards what they want.
Yeah.
And they only count them in that way, of course, right?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous because I've seen some of these I forget what these maps are called, but these maps are so weirdly drawn. Like some of them straight up look like someone was like, I don't know, sneezing while they were drawing
Yeah.
it. It looks weird.
It's not just like one chunk of land that's like a square. It's like a squiggle that's like, why is this town in it with this other town? And you're like, what?
But it's like the same thing with school districts, right? It's like, oh, how come the lines and borders change all the time? Well, because they probably want to get away from certain neighborhoods to raise test scores.
Oh.
Right? So we make fun of
funding.
exactly.
Yeah.
We make fun of these things all the time, but when you look at the deeper image, you're like, oh, there's a real purpose behind it.
Yeah, it's easy to like poke fun and be all like ha ha ha, but then like if you actually sit down and like look at it, you're like, wait a minute, this is really dark.
This is kind of like not for me. This
Yeah.
is like bad.
Yeah, this is like stuff that I want to stay away from.
This next one's a little more sexy because we talked about this a little bit before in one of the previous episodes, but it's the whole defunding and privatizing public systems. It's a long con. So how does this con work? You defund a system, the system gets worse, and then they claim, see, the government doesn't work because it's underfunded now.
Yeah.
You privatize it, and now you charge $49.99 a month for something that used to be free.
Ooh,
Ridiculous, right?
that's like the pills when they up them like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, here's some real examples. Ready? Public schools to charter schools. States/school budgets, test scores fall, and then billionaires roll in and say, hey kid, want to go to school with an iPad, but also no art, music, PE, history, or teachers over 24?
Oh wow.
Right?
Yeah.
They privatize school. USPS is a victim of this too. Congress forced USPS to pre-fund 75 years of employee retirement benefits.
Wow. Wait,
What?
they did this to my sister too.
What?
Like she was at an elementary school and they were told that like the test scores there were not as high as they were expecting and that they should be. So they asked her if she wanted to move to a different school. Yeah, which is funny because it was like in the same district. So you would think that the same district has like the same curriculum, but
No,
yeah,
it's always
no.
different, right?
Yeah.
So they were forced to pre-fund 75 years of employee retirement benefits. Here's the problem. Where else do you have to save money now for workers who aren't born yet? They were asked basically to save money on the side for people who weren't born yet, who were gonna work.
Wow, they're pre-planning workers.
Yes.
That's
so they
so
forced
messed
them to
up.
make a budget for this. They
Yeah.
forced them to make a budget. This made USPS look inefficient, opening the door for privatizing mail delivery. So things like UPS and FedEx. It's like, wow, that's crazy that happened. So here's your $18 shipping fee now.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And their planes still go in flames. Remember that video of the planes that went in flames?
Jeez.
You made a joke about your left lung or something like that going down.
Yeah.
The second lung got hit.
We'll leave this on this last one. And I think this is probably the most important one. Research. Schooling and research. Give me a second. I have it right here. Give me one fucking second. Dude, shut the fuck up and just give me a second.
Everybody's calm, man.
Okay. Foundations and grants and research control. So this one's really, really a good thinker for you to go home and think about.
Okay.
Billionaires fund universities and research labs. They decide what gets researched, what doesn't, and what gets published.
And what goes away.
Exactly. This literally shapes science, medicine, and social policy quietly. I don't know if you think that's insane.
This is 100% the book that we're reading right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I can't get past chapter 3 because this book sucks. But that's how the billionaires and the lobbyists keep winning, because I won't read 1984.
Exactly. It's tough to get through with it, but once you do, you actually start to pick up on things. You're like, oh, this is how they would take control given this situation, and they're already kind of doing it now.
But did the author have to be so damn wordy,
I know.
dude? I'm going to give you some examples, and you're going to be like, I don't like these examples, but I'm going to
Okay.
give them to you anyways.
All right, give them to me, Papa.
Musk funds brain chip research. Neuralink.
Yeah.
An
you've been
entire
knowing.
field of neuroscience pivots because of one billionaire wants to Bluetooth his consciousness into his Tesla.
Yeah.
The whole neuroscience division got pivoted because of this guy. Epstein
Oh, no.
funded MIT, Harvard, and physics research. Yes, a guy banned from Disney Channel was bankrolling high-end quantum physics projects. Scientists had to delete emails harder than teens hiding their browser history.
Oh, my God. Wait,
Bezos
but
and-
why would he want to fund that?
Again, it's like they want to control the narrative
Yeah.
of real world, of what's coming out there, right? I mean, there's always that conspiracy that cancer's already been cured.
Oh, yeah.
But we just won't release that data or that research.
Because it doesn't make money.
It doesn't make money.
Yeah.
I'll go through this one quickly. Bezos and Gates funding geoengineering projects. They're testing ways to dim the sun.
Oh, I hate this one. This is the one that I hate the most because it affects me the most. I feel like the sun and the way that we like operate with it, and they just do things to it. It makes me so mad because it ruins everyone's like vibration. You know? Mm-hmm.
No, I get it.
You don't get the same nutrients that you would if they weren't tampering with things like that.
Yeah, or if like you had a Kit Kat every day.
Fuck you, dude! I'm trying to be on your topic.
I know, but I need to remind you what you are.
Yeah, you're right.
The last one is just big pharma lobbyists steering medical research. Remember that little thing called insulin?
Yeah.
Public scientists literally discovered it and sold the patent for $1. And now it costs as much as an Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah. But Ozempic's low-key kind of cheap. So,
And kind of fire.
yeah.
You better not do Ozempic before you actually try.
No, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. My point with this entire episode today has literally just been one thing.
Yeah.
I get that there's things that make you want to peel your nails, things that pull your hair out because it's so boring.
Yeah.
As adults, especially young adults like us, I think it's so important that we actually understand these things now rather than when we're retired and we realize these things in the future.
Yeah.
Or we're in positions where we can't make a change.
Yeah.
The most important thing is, yes, we can't make a change to a lot of these systems because previous generations have allowed these systems to grow and grow and grow. But now we can put a stop to it by exposing it.
Yeah.
And once these things are exposed, I mean, how crazy would it be if during this last campaign we pulled out the receipts of every single person and we made it into like this published book of like, so Elon Musk donated this, and that, and here's how he did it.
Yeah.
This person donated this, and here's what he did it for.
Yeah.
Billionaires would stop this, and then you would see, obviously there'd be more loopholes in the future.
Yeah.
But the fact that we could affect it that way, that would be insane.
Yeah.
So I think it's just important we understand what's behind the big towel or behind the robes and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said robe. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of curtains.
Yeah, yeah.
Behind the curtains.
Yeah.
And see what's going on so that you guys can actually make a change. Not me, dude.
Yeah.
I like sitting here and just kind of talking my smack.
No, but it's funny because I was seeing a reel about this today, and it was about like similar topics. And in the comments, there was a guy who was saying like, I'm so glad that Gen Z is starting to open their eyes to all of this because I've been trying to fight for this for 40 years. And I'm like, wow. Like there have been people that have been
Like-
trying to expose this for a long, long time.
I know it's crazy how they didn't really try hard enough, huh?
It's like because we're still having problems.
Yeah,
we should have like tried
having-
harder.
Like, did you see the price of gas? Sir?
Yeah.
Maybe put in a little bit more effort into that protesting, huh?
Yeah, you little piece of crap.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, but it's true though. Like this is like changing times. Like times are changing.
Dude, I feel like yes, more podcasts are being political, and more like getting into the politics stuff, they don't need to go into the whole like specifics of like should talk about like abortion, talk about immigration. Dude, yes, there are social problems. Yes, that's something everyone wants to hear about your opinion on. But this is the kind of politics we should really talk about so that everyone knows like, yeah, they're talking about these big stories, but behind all that, what about the funding for public school systems? What about the funding for this? Like, we should focus here.
From what I've heard, a lot of like the social stuff is things that they just kind of put in front of us to distract you, and you'd be like, okay, we're all gonna fight about this one thing, and we're all gonna be super passionate about this. Meanwhile, they're doing all this other stuff that we have no idea about.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
It's like if we keep them over there just, arguing, we can kind of just be over here and doing like our own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to leave the listeners with one question. Did you know this stuff?
Yeah.
Did you know this stuff and you've just been ignoring it? Because I'll be honest, some of these things, in the back of my mind, I knew this stuff was going on.
Yeah.
I just been ignoring it, and I haven't given it a second thought because in my head, there's nothing I can really do.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be one of my goals next year. One podcast episode where I can actually figure out what we can do.
Yeah.
Because it's so scary to think we're talking about this and nothing can be done. It's like it's like an asteroid coming at us, and it's like, yeah, it's coming, and that's it.
Yeah.
So if you guys knew about this stuff and you think you've been ignoring it, comment below. Let us know. Let us know, or DM us at LFTBRSPOD on TikTok. I'd love to know if I'm the only one who's seeing the real view. Oh God, I can't talk. They're getting me again. But yeah, let us know. Alex, anything to leave off on?
No, yeah, I think I'm good too.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
that was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, again, I'm sorry guys. This stuff is boring, but you know what? You're gonna let them win?
Yeah.
You're gonna let them win?
You know what else is boring? Dying a fucking martyr. Wait, no.
That's pretty cool, dude. They make movies out of you.
Yeah, never mind. See ya.
1984. That's boring. That was boring.
Yeah.
But this is James.
This is Alex.
And this is the Leftover Podcast. And if you don't want to be leftover, make a change.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That was Bubba.